Let's get to what's hot now. Liliana's feeling under the weather today, but we're happy to be joined by our good buddy, Mario Cantor.
Great to be here.
Every time we ask you, Mario, if you can do it, you do it.
Thank you for getting me out of bed.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I sleep late.
Every time you come, though. That's a little early.
It's early.
Yeah, you
I
come and
sleep.
you're great.
I sleep late.
Yeah.
I need all the sleep I can.
So what time would you normally get up if you had your druthers?
Oh, like noon.
Oh, really?
Stop it. You seem like an early riser to me.
No, I'm not. I'm not like a. No, it is. It's a comedian thing too.
It's like that was the biggest thing.
So
for
late
me.
at night. Yeah.
Oh, I'm up late at night, and I'm like, I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of pressure for me because, you know, I'm black and sometimes we come late, and I don't want to be late.
You just labeled. Meaning you don't come late.
I don't. I'm here early. I'm here before everybody, before even the Peacock and NBC starts.
But it's true. If you're on the road touring, sometimes you don't get into the city until 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
So you sleep until noon. That's
Exactly. Well, then, thank you for giving up your sleep for us, Mario Cantor.
You're welcome. I'm of the theater. I am of the theater.
Yes, you are. You're something, all right. All right. Take a look at this picture that's going viral. This is a young lady. It's the work of a 23-year-old Texas State University senior. Senior. No, I'm from Rhode Island. Sometimes my accent comes out. Yeah, senior. She's stripped down, just pay attention, okay. She's stripped down to her underwear, covered herself with fast food and napkins that said, all you can eat. Now, listen to this. This is a performance art piece designed to spark a conversation about college hookup culture. She laid out for 20 minutes and invited people to eat the food off of her to get them to think about the fact that when you hook up with someone, you get the quick satisfaction, but you're not invested in a particular person. So there was a message behind this.
Well, I wouldn't be eating anything off of her body, so I
Yes,
obviously would not be getting the
be.
message. But, you know, it's performance art.
Yeah, and I love performance art, actually.
I do, too, but does it really make that point of
I think it does.
I think it does because
think
you
it
know what?
does.
And honestly, as I was hooking up, because I'm the single one here on the panel, as I hook up, a lot of times I'm getting with guys and I'm not really getting emotionally satisfied from them, and it's sort of this quick fix. And I'm all behind that because I think women need to understand you can give your body all you want, but if you're not getting love in return, you're really losing out in the end.
Okay.
And that's the message. And for guys as well, that you get the instant gratification, but there's no emotional component behind it.
I get this message, but she's like 19. How old is she? 20-something?
She's a college
She should be
senior.
having fun. I mean,
But this is
the
a
thing
message. Look, if not
No.
on college
What do you
campuses,
mean
where
having
else
fun?
would
No,
you
but
do
just
this
stop. So
message?
part of life is like going on dates, hooking up with people, like exploring, learning about who you are, who you
Maybe
like.
she did that, and she realized, you know what, I don't like this. I respect myself too much to constantly do that.
But hooking up, like, I mean, guess what she's
Isn't hooking
implying
up
is
having
sex.
sex?
That's what she's implying.
But
Like,
isn't
I
that
think
what
about
hooking
like
up is?
kissing. or
hooking up?
hooking.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The term hooking
sex.
up is such
So
a
it's not like
bizarre
hooking up like
thing.
kissing.
Right.
It's a bizarre term, hooking up.
I'm so over you. You think hooking up is kissing?
I don't think hooking up
That's
like
how
having sex.
innocent Megan is. She's like, oh, it's
I'm
just
not
kissing.
Pollyannish here. No, I'm not being Pollyannish, but I'm like hooking up, like kissing or making out with someone.
Hooking up.
Hooking up is
Yeah.
connecting your pole to the chain link fence. That is hooking up.
Yeah.
And yes, wow.
But I think this message is from. It seems like she's trying to give this message to men more than women,
Yes.
because men and women are two very different creatures when
Right.
it comes to sex and love.
But Yamanika's saying she feels that same thing. That she
Yeah, I
has
feel
felt
that
this,
message.
yeah.
The only thing I disagree with is wasting all that food. Girl, I could have ate that. I don't know why you did that. Okay.
I don't know. I'm still stuck in this notion that I'm a chain link fence.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Speaking of hooking up, I hate to keep this topic going, but or maybe I like it. Speaking of hooking up, do you think it's ever okay to sleep with someone on the first date? It used to be that people did that. When I was coming of age and hooking up, that was sort of a given. But according to data from dating app OkCupid, first date hookups are decreasing in popularity. In 2005, I agree. In 2005, 48% of women said they'd consider having sex with a guy on date number one, but as of 2015, that number has dropped to 25%, almost in half.
Just saying.
Wait, you just said, first of all, now she's saying she said she just doesn't have sex. Now you're saying, oh, you sleep on the first date? Okay.
Yes, that's what I said. What I'm saying is shenanigans because what I understand is people, they ask you these survey questions online and then the person that may be interested in you can see the questions. So no woman's gonna cop to, yeah, I'm trying to drop my drawers on the first date.
Well, but they don't know
so
who
they're
you
gonna
are.
say
It's anonymous, isn't it? So they would tell the truth.
Okay, Cupid, they'll ask you questions and you can match question to question. So we can match on politics, all kinds of things. I close my shop down. Now, I do understand when I close my shop down that when I deal with guys, some guys may not want to wait like that, and I have to realize I might only get a holy roller with like penny loafers on and like a cul-de-sac on his head. But that's what I have to deal with, okay? Because the type of guys that are out there now, they want to get in and...
Here, that's not the kind of guy. Wait a second. That's not the kind of guy you want to be with because you want a guy wanting more. And so the first date, you should lead him up and then you wait a little bit and then they really want to be with you. Why would you give it up on the first date?
Does it really matter? Does it really matter?
If you hook up on the first date,
I think it sets a precedent.
I just think if you're meant to be together, you are meant to be together.
I didn't know that.
And if you have sex on the first time,
You're not gonna know that from sex. Let me tell you something. When sex,
but you're gonna know it emotionally, and you're gonna know it.
You know what? With women, we give off these endorphins and stuff like that. We get off this emotional energy that sometimes you see this kind of love thing for a guy that ain't really for you because you haven't really got to know him, but you giving up all this estrogen
and also sometimes the first date is
You need to open your toy shop very soon.
Something is wrong over here, Meredith.
Sometimes you need...
There is a rage going on. A rage.
Hormonal, that is.
But sometimes you need, I think you definitely need a few dates to know who the person is.
Yes.
The person you see the first date very often is not the person you see the second, third, fourth. I'd like to figure the person out a little bit, not just jump.
I knew
All right, you did.
I did. But look.
Did you have sex on the first date, Mario?
I did.
You did?
I did, and I knew right away. And 25 years later, we're still. But men are different creatures from women. Men and women together, it's a very different thing. But you know what's so funny? In my life, I have made pretty good choices when it came to lovers and partners.
And that's you.
But I made mistakes on
don't.
friends.
Oh, can I just finish that thought? One final thing, then we'll move on.
Sure.
One of the reasons why fewer people are sleeping with their date on the first date, sleeping with somebody on the first date, is because they're sleeping with friends now. Friends with benefits. So it's not, dating is becoming more and more passé. And if you want to sleep with someone, you pick a friend to sleep with, which I can't even imagine that. So that's
What, sleeping with friends?
No, because then they're not going to be your friend anymore.
Well,
it's a different.
That's not true, Meredith.
Really?
Yams, are you sleeping with me?
That's what I'm saying.
Yams might be sleeping with me soon enough then. If we're
No,
friends
I
with
mean,
benefits.
I just think it's. I don't know.
I know, but in the past, yeah, I mean, it's been okay. And like I said, men, it's a different...
It's a different thing. Okay.
You know.
Moving on.
Don't you think housewives sleep together once in a while when they get bored and they're mopping the floor? Come on.
Where did this just go?
This is gone. This is like that car that's careened off the cliff. All right.
Yes.
Lead us home, Meredith.
It's the best show yet.
This is not Kansas anymore.
I want to dance.
Clap your hands if you ever wish you could be Cinderella and have a Prince Charming sweep you off your feet. As wrong as it is. As wrong as
Of course, these two.
Well, a 32-year-old British man is trying to make those fairy tale dreams a reality. He recently shared a cab, this is so sweet, with a woman on the way home from the airport. That he hit it off with this woman right away, but he didn't get a chance to ask for her number. However, her running shoe fell out of her bag when she got out of the cab. He picked it up, so now he is taken to Twitter looking for her. Here's a picture of him in the shoe, and he's looking for this woman.
Looks kind of like a
Now, is this guy, in your estimation, a romantic or creepy?
romantic.
Romantic.
I think it's very romantic.
He looked like a creep to me. And
Yams, is that your shoe?
No, because I got bunions. I couldn't fit that shoe.
Now, why do you say creep? Because I do think it's somewhat romantic.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, you guys are very... I just always look at the other side of a dude and go, could he possibly kill me? That's always going through my head. So when I'm seeing this shoe and she left it behind like that, maybe she's trying to get away from
But they hit it off.
According to him.
Yeah.
But haven't you guys ever had one of those encounters? Like when I was single, in my 20s and living in New York, I'd be on a subway and have like an interaction with someone, and it was like sliding doors. You never know in life. You wish you carried it longer and the door is shut and it's moved on. But now we have social media, so I hope you find, sir.
This is the same premise to the first movie I ever did, On the Line. I swear. But in this day and age, at least you have Instagram and Twitter to find the girl.
Oh, there's your movie.
Back in that day, we had to actually put posters on the wall for this movie. Yeah.
It's like a lost dog.
Okay,
No,
but
I
how did
promise
it? Did
it
it
in
turn
like 5
out
seconds.
wonderful? The movie? Was it a happy ending?
It was a very happy ending, yeah.
See?
Yes, it was.
So Yamanika.
That's nice.
It all ends out.
They-
Yeah.
listen,
Throw your
they-
shoes out the
they-
window, see if someone come matches it for you.
All right. Prince Charming, she's away.